It's time for the KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight, a WIAA Division II tournament action featuring the Holmen Vikings and the Watertown Goslings. The High School Game of the Week is made possible by our sponsors. Special thanks to our internet streaming sponsor, Covera Insurance, in Sparta, Tomah, Black River Falls, and Holmen. Covera Insurance, where covering you comes first. Today's game is also brought to you by Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Your comfort is their business on Southwest 2nd Avenue in Onalaska. Schumacher Kish Funeral and Cremation Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Boyer's Furniture, quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. Fairway Painting and Sandblasting in Holmen. Festival Foods, stop by the all-new Festival in Holmen. Festival Foods, it's the little things. Interior Design, for flooring or cabinets, for your home or office. Interior Design in Holmen. Bluffview Bank, a new name, same locations, same friendly bankers in Holmen, Trempealeau, and Galesville. La Crosse Sign Company, bringing your vision to life. La Crosse Sign Company. Cooley Bank, bank with confidence and totally free checking at Cooley Bank. Bill's Automotive, your light truck and auto specialist in Holmen. Riverbank on Corporate Drive in Holmen, now with electronic deposit. O'Reilly Auto Parts on Holmen Drive in Holmen. Donrick Insurance and your agent in Holmen, Aaron Hale. Now let's go down to the field at Watertown High School and the KQEG-TV broadcast team, Rick Wilson and Art Fay. And the march to the playoffs and the state championship begins right here. Hi, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Art Fay. Tonight bringing you the Holmen Vikings game as they take on the Watertown Goslings. And, Art Fay with me tonight. Art, we looked at some of the stats on these two teams. These are two very distinctly different teams, aren't they?
They very much are. The Holmen Vikings, a lot of people know what they're all about. They run. Cameron Weber, their quarterback, will occasionally throw, but he likes to run this team. And you're going to see Brett Holden, who had a really kind of a slow start to the start of the season, but he has come around big in the second half. And Holden is their big back, and he's had 912 yards this year, 148 carries. So he's their big guy back there, and he marries up with Jaden Abraham, and he's their speedster back there. Look out, that kid can do big plays.
Yeah, but what I'm looking at, too, and I'm looking at some of the stats for Watertown today, this is a very good team that they're up against today, absolutely.
Well, the Watertown Goslings are coming out of the Badger South. They are 4-3, 6-3 in the overall year. They are seeded number 4 as the Holmen Vikings are number 5. They're averaging 31 points a game. They're giving up 19 a game, and everything wraps around their quarterback, Ethan Pauly. He's got over 2,000 yards passing, Rick, and he goes to 4 different wide receivers, and Dylan Sipple is their running back, but he doesn't really carry that much. He's got about 500 yards, and they're really going to be relying on the pass. Ethan Pauly, their quarterback, has passed over 200 yards, 6 out of the 9 games this year.
Wow.
And he's averaging about 220, and he's passed as many as 43. The least he's passed is 19 in any single game.
Wow. How many touchdowns has he thrown for so far, do you know?
I do. Let's see.
I thought you saw 6 or...
I do have that. Ethan Pauly has 25 touchdowns this year. So,
Passed
he's
25.
got a bundle.
And does he run the ball, too? Is he good with his legs?
He is good with his legs. He's the second leading ball carrier. So what that tells you is, in addition to passing, if he doesn't see it, he's going to take off on you. And he's a great back there, and he's got some good size to him at 6'4" and 210 pounds.
Well, a lot of this then could come down to defense for both sides of these. If the Goslings can figure out the Holmen triple option and stop Holden, and then they could probably put control the Vikings and control the game. On the other hand, if the Holmen defense can stop Pauly and put the pressure on him, they can probably control the game from that standpoint.
Well, I think so. The key to the game, the Holmen Vikings are averaging almost identical amount on offense at 30 points a game. They're giving up only 12 a game. So a key tonight is going to be the linebackers and the defensive backs, and see if they can keep Pauly in check tonight.
Well, our temperature at kickoff time is down in the 30s, I believe. We're looking at probably around 39 degrees. Luckily, there's no wind tonight, so it actually feels like 39 degrees. There isn't a wind chill factor involved here tonight, so that's kind of good, at least for us anyway, and for those of us who are attending the game today. I see we've got a number of folks in the stands across the way from us, so it looks like some of the fans made it down here. I think the cheerleaders came down for Holmen. On this side, we won't probably get to see the crowd on this side so much. Our camera's over here, but Looks like Watertown has got some folks turned out for the game, too. So could be a pretty exciting game tonight, don't you think?
I think so. I think, this Badger South that Watertown plays in, that's teams of Milton, Stoughton, and they were co-champs this year. And then Monona Grove, Monroe, and Watertown all in the conference were 4-3, and then rounding it out was Oregon, Edgewood, and Fort Atkinson. So that's a competition that they've been playing against. It's pretty good competition here. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes tonight.
So Watertown finished, second or third in the conference? Isn't that about right?
Watertown did. They were tied for second. It was kind of a logjam up there because the top two teams were 6-1, and then the next three teams were 4-3.
Well, we're going to get this thing underway in just a little bit, everybody. So you got any other keys to the game you want to talk about here at this point, Art?
Well, I think it's the success of the running game, obviously, with this backbone of the Holmen Vikings. If they can get a running game going, that's going to be a big boost for them. I think there's going to be a big play tonight that's going to make a difference in these two teams because with a passing game that Watertown has and the explosiveness that the Holmen Vikings have, I think big plays are going to come into play here. The other thing, Rick, is we were watching early, and hadn't caught that before, but boy, they have got a kicker on this Watertown Gosling team. Brendan Fisher. Where's number 9? And he was kicking. Would you see him kick a
37-yard field goal? He kicked, and there was enough extra on that. He could have gone a 47-yard field goal. Really.
So in a tight game, look out for that field goal.
Yeah, that's true. They could easily get some points that way. Well, we'll take a break now, folks. I want to first of all thank Covera Insurance for being our stream sponsor tonight, and we certainly want to thank you for watching our broadcast tonight. We'll get right on board here with a few commercials, and then we'll come back with the kickoff of tonight's game. So stick around, everybody. It's high school football playoffs on KQEG TV and KQEGTV.com.
As a business owner, you have lots of important decisions to make. One of them is getting proper insurance coverage. Covera Insurance Services gives you peace of mind with real coverage every time. Covera knows what matters to you, having the right coverage for your business at a competitive price. That's why Covera Insurance is the premier commercial insurance agency in the region. Check them out at coverainsurance.com. Covera Insurance Services, where covering you comes first.
No matter where you are, it's easy to find Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Schneider Heating, La Crosse.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Here you are.
Right now, get over $1,700 in rebates and utility credits with your new Carrier Infinity heating and cooling system.
Call or visit us online to ask more about our Gold Star maintenance program.
Schneider Heating, West Salem.
Schneider Heating around West Salem. Here you go.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Mix 96 and 107.3 La Crosse. I'm Reed Magnum.
And I'm Chelsea Lynn. And boy, what a fun summer that was.
It was a fun summer. We gave away 2 prize packages, Chelsea. Yes. First one with Pepsi, the Ariana Grande prize package. Second one with Mountain Dew, the Jonas Brothers. And the prize packages to Milwaukee, hotel stay, $200 spending money, and a $100 gas card in addition to the pair of great seats. So it was a lot of fun and a lot of water park passes.
Yes.
So thank you guys for a great summer.
Want to remove paint and rust from something old and make it look like new? Well, that's what they do at Fairway Painting and Sandblasting in Holmen. Everything from small items like bicycles and wheels to large industrial parts for cranes, machines, tanks. They can paint and refurbish your equipment in their 72,000 square foot facility in Holmen or on site at your place of business. They've got the largest sandblasting booth in Wisconsin and multiple painting booths. For more information, visit their website, Fairway Painting and Sandblasting on Union Street in Holmen. Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Art Fay at Watertown. We are just about ready to get this game underway here. The Star Spangled Banner has been sung. Watertown Band is here today. They played the music. The teams are just about to be introduced.
Yeah, the officials tonight, Rick, we've got that list tonight. And Rick Fronheiser is a referee. Tim Shaw is a lineman. Jeremy Kotza is a line judge. Tim Polson is the umpire. And Mark Hansen is the backfield judge tonight. This is a level 1, which means the first round of the WIA playoffs for Division II schools. And the winner of this one takes either Hartford or Oregon on.
Yep. So the winner of this one goes even closer to Milwaukee because both Hartford and Oregon are a little bit further down the road towards Milwaukee. Hartford is almost the whole way.
Hartford is. Oregon's a little bit south of Madison.
Is that right? Okay,
Yep.
I'm sorry. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, you're from that area, aren't you?
I am from that
So
area.
you would know. I should just listen to you on that stuff.
Well, when you get in the old neighborhood, I got it.
Okay. All right. We'll call your dad.
You'll love it.
They call your dad and tell him that, hey, Art sent us down. Yeah, I said, come by and say hello. While we're waiting here, let me remind you, folks, one of our sponsors tonight is Bill's Automotive in Holmen, your full-service light truck and auto repair facility. From oil changes and brakes to alignments and computerized tune-ups, tires, air conditioning, they do it all at Bill's Automotive, located in Holmen on Holmen Drive. We're in the booth here together with one of the radio stations from up in the La Crosse area, so you may hear some noise, some voices in the background. And it's still a very nice facility they have here, don't you think, Art?
It is, and we started looking at this, some of the Google satellite looks, and it looks like we got ourselves a new building up here, a new press box. One of the deep receivers for Watertown will be number 45, Daniel Denault. He's one of the wide receivers we'll be watching tonight.
All right, and Holmen is ready to kick this off and get this thing underway. There it is. And it's going to be taken. Wow, it just dies. It didn't even bounce. About the 10-yard line. Picked up and returned by Daniel Denault up to about the 23-yard line, it looks like. So will be 1st and 10 for the Goslings at about the 23-yard line.
And again, we talked to you about Ethan Pauly, over 2,000 yards this year at quarterback. He wears number 6, a big kid at 6'4", and everything goes through Pauly.
So we'll get a quick look here at how well the Holmen defense can handle this offense. And Pauly quickly shouting his plays to his team. He's got a single back, got some receivers out wide. He's got to quickly throw it to his receiver. And he gets hit right away, but gains of maybe about 4 or 5 yards on that play. That was Brady Martin who pulls it in there. He's the intended receiver, picks up, it looks like, about 3 yards. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 7.
And the key, as we said, the linebackers in the defensive back play. That was a good recovery by the linebacker to make the tackle for a short gain for the Goslings.
Once again, there they send a man in motion. That's Cade Euler going in motion. Pauly takes the snap. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's got a wide open man. Somebody wasn't watching him, and he's off to the races. And boy, just barely caught him. Nearly got that thing done there, but he was pulled down.
Well, Ethan Pauly did a great job. If you see on the replay, look at him, look to the left, and then come back to the right. And Justin Jones had to make a big recovery after a big gain here. And this is the big plays we were talking about at the top of the game that Watertown has just accomplished one.
So there we go, 63 yards all the way down to the, well, here they go really quickly again. A throw into the corner, and not that time. Pretty well covered by Mason Hammis.
Yeah, Hammis didn't turn around, though, and look. That could have been picked if he had turned around, but it was an incomplete pass into the end zone. So Hammis got to start looking back when he sees his receiver looking back. And that was intended for number 18, Corey Stas, and that's their number 1 receiver in yards.
All right, here we go. Pauly once again coming up to his team, gives them the play. We've got trips out to the left side. Single receiver to the right this time. Single back. Pauly once again goes to the air, across the middle. Incomplete. Almost into the end zone, but incomplete. Good, well defended that time by Holmen.
Breaking it up was Ryan Wall. Got his hand in there, intended for number 45, Daniel Denault. And Wall was, last year, he played a lot of quarterback for the the Vikings when Cameron Weber got hurt early in the year for the Holmen.
All right, it's going to bring up 3rd and 10 now. Ball is on the 10, so it's basically 3rd and goal. Here he goes, sends the man in motion. That's Euler again. Single back, there's the snap. Looking for Euler, that he overthrows him, it goes out of bounds. So it's going to bring up 4th down, and maybe we'll get to see this field goal kicker really early here, huh?
Yeah, it could be. This is well within Fisher's distance. He's in there now, number 9.
Now remember, the holder on this is the quarterback, Ethan Pauley. So, you know, that kind of makes it easy for them to fake somebody out here, but let's see if they kick the field goal.
27-yard attempt coming up for Fisher.
There's the kick. And does it go? It does.
Yeah, he drilled that one.
So Watertown will draw first blood here. They'll put 3 up on the board, and our score 3-0. And Holmen's going to get a shot at it in just a moment. So while they get ready for that, let's take a quick break, and we'll be back with more in just a moment. Stick around.
No matter where you are, it's easy to find Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Schneider Heating, Lacrosse.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Here you are.
Right now, get over $1,700 in rebates and utility credits with your new Carrier Infinity heating and cooling system.
Call or visit us online to ask more about our Gold Star maintenance program.
Schneider Heating, West Salem.
Schneider Heating around West Salem. Here you go.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Do you feel the need to be free, totally free checking, that is? Cooley Bank can satisfy that need. His free, her free, your free. Free means something different to everyone. Totally free means Cooley Bank has you covered. Free debit card, free online banking, free bill pay, free mobile banking, free e-statements, free interest checking, and a free gift when you open your account. Do you feel the need to be free, totally free? Go to any Cooley Bank branch or cooleybank.net for more information. Cooley Bank, member FDIC.
Loose. Nobody's going to catch him. He's got so much speed.
Here's the kick. And it's going to go to, nope, it's going to fall at about the 10-yard line. And the quick handoff, they cross it over there and hand it off to Mason Hammes, who will run it up to about the 27-yard line, where he gets taken down, and it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Vikings.
So decent field position just past the 25, probably 26 or 27 where we're going to mark this. As we said, the Holmen Vikings like to run. Watch for number 44. That's Brett Holden, and he's the young man who really does the power running for them.
Well, let's see if the Vikings can deal with this Watertown defense. It'll be 1st and 10. It looks like they put it at about the 27-yard line. 10:31 left. We're still in the first quarter here at Watertown. And here comes the snap. Weber comes up under center. Hands it off.
There's Holden.
And Holden picks up 9 yards just like that. Nice move. Goes up the left side and picks up 9 yards. Now, if he can do that every time he carries the ball, they won't have to pass. Second down and 1.
Yeah, they do go to him a lot. And we'll be seeing him carry the ball upwards to 20 times tonight.
All right, here we go. Second down. And again, they break through that line. There's it. Holden again.
You know,
and comes up with a first down.
One thing about this Holmen offense, too, Rick, they do have a very good line, and that's where Holden gets big holes a lot of times, and they've done it so far in this first series.
No kidding. So 1st and 10, they've moved the ball out to the 46-yard line already. On the close hash mark here. Single back. Weber. He pitches it this time to Abraham. And he'll pick up about 4 yards on the play. Jaden Abraham, the ball carrier. 2nd down and 7.
Abraham is a kid who also was in a number of sprints during the track season, and he's a kid that made it to state there too. He's just got so much speed, and he's really blossomed as a senior. He's got a little bit of a growth spurt between his sophomore and junior year. He's found himself on the field a lot this year.
So they get him open, and he can be gone pretty quick then.
He can be.
All right, here's Weber. They misdirect that one and hand that off to number 22. That time Nathan Navala will be the ball carrier. And they pick up another first down, it looks like. Did they get the first down?
They're just shy.
Just shy. 3rd and 1, it looks like. Very close.
You know, and we talked about this running game. You know, Cameron Weber also at quarterback. He's not afraid to take that ball and tuck it in and run.
Well, they're executing beautifully. The plays are coming together great for this offense. 3rd down and 1. There's the handoff, and they'll get the first down. Brett Holden, the ball carrier that time.
Those are the kind of yards that Holden is made for.
Yeah. They just needed a couple, and he got them, so they'll move the sticks again, and that moves the ball down to the 43-yard line of the Goslings. You see such different offenses. You know, here's the Goslings with that strike and 60 yards, and yet the Vikings just keep on plodding down, the field. They don't want to get too far behind because they'd have trouble catching up, so they need to score. 1st and 10 now for the Vikings at the 43. He's going for a pass this time. Finds the tight end. He's got lots of room. He's got blockers. He could get into the end zone, and he does. Touchdown.
Oh, there's a flag on the play at the 6-yard line or 11-yard line.
Block in the back or something maybe, or holding, or.
So Isaac Elson got it in there. He got a great block about where that flag was thrown, so I don't know what that is going to be called.
Is it is it a bad block?
It's a block in the back against the Holmen Vikings.
So they don't get the touchdown. Do they get the yards? I mean, is it a penalty from the spot of the
correct
foul?
Correct. So they'll get a 1st and 10 at about the 17 or 18-yard line.
Looks pretty good.
But that was really set up nice by Weber as he rolled to his left. A little bit of a screen kind of look to it.
Yeah, it did. And the Goslings were coming after him, so he had some pressure, too, that he had to deal with, but he got rid of the ball. All right, Weber now comes up under center again. 1st and 10, our ball on the 17. There's the pitch to Abraham.
Nobody's going to catch Abraham.
No way. Look at him go. Touchdown, Vikings.
Jaden Abraham, he saw that corner. He knew he had it. He just took his time to find that deep corner. And just like that, 2 quick scores by these teams.
Wow. Could be a long night of scoring here. Let's hope. So the Vikings take the lead now, 6-3, and they'll try for the extra point. This is Spencer Malone, the kicker. And it's up, and it's through the uprights, and it's good. And Holmen takes the lead now, 7-3 over Watertown. Well done. Well, we'll take a moment here while we're getting back set up once again and see if we can't remind you that one of our sponsors today is Festival Foods up in Holmen. Festival Foods, proud to be a part of Holmen and tonight's broadcast. Be sure you get by that big store they've got now up in Holmen. It's twice the size of the old one. A lot of natural organic foods, in-store bakery, even a tot spot for the kids. Stop in. Still locally owned and community involved. That's Festival Foods.
Well, Travis Kowalski for the Holmen Vikings, the head coach, has done a nice job getting his kids ready for tonight's game.
Certainly has.
The head coach for Watertown is Benji Camrath, and you can see these are 2 quality teams.
So back deep for the Goslings will be Daniel Denault and Corey Stass, number 18 and number 45. And here we go. 7 minutes and 52 seconds left in the first quarter here. 7-3, Vikings in the lead. Here's the kick. Going to take it at about the 12, and he falls down with it immediately. Daniel Denault slips and goes down. I don't know if that's this is not artificial turf, is it?
No.
Didn't think so.
No, it's really a nice field out there.
But you know, it could get a little slippery when you get the temperature dropping like that. You get a little
if you get
moisture
on the frost, possibly. We saw that last night.
Yep. As we said, 39 degrees at kickoff, and it's just going to get colder. 1st and 10 now for the Goslings. We'll see what they can do. Once again, out of the gun, he's looking to throw, and it's dropped. Daniel Denault was the intended receiver.
Ethan Pauley, this kid can throw. He's pretty impressive. He's a senior.
Yeah, you're going to see, it's not going to surprise me to see a lot of big plays like we saw earlier on that 63-yard pass and run.
Well, he did such a good job. I mean, he just looked off the defenders. You don't see that in high school very often, but he looked at the left side of the field, and he turned around and went back to the right on that big 63-yard pass play.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, single back, Pauley out of the gun. Looking for a receiver. He's got Euler. Quickly is hit immediately. Taken down just like that by Hammes. And Euler, the intended receiver, picks up maybe 3 yards on that one. So it'll be 3rd down and 7 now for the Vikings. They're on the 18-yard line. 7:22 left in the first quarter. And here we go. Pauley again looks downfield. There's the throw. He's got Denault, and that time he hits him. Put it right where he needed to put it so that the defender couldn't get to it.
And that's the whole thing. Ryan Wall makes a tackle on the far side of the field, but Pauley is so accurate. He's a big, strong kid, and he's showing us why he's got 2,000 yards on the 9-game season so far.
Right over the left shoulder. We're going to see that in the end zone, don't you think?
Boy,
that kind of throw.
He's just so accurate in this early going.
1st and 10 now. Ball on the 40-yard line, 39, something like that. Here's Pauley again. Going to Euler this time. Euler catches it. He beat Jones down there. Jones once again goes after him and pulls him down. And that kind of reminds me of that last play where Jones stepped in there and saved the day again.
Well, again, we got a penalty flag I think you're talking about.
Okay.
We got a holding penalty back here at about the 31-yard line. Holding.
Yeah, and it's against the Goslings. That's coming all the way back, folks.
This is just telling the defensive backs for Holmen, they got to be right there because, boy, you give them a couple of steps.
Yeah.
And Pauley's hitting them.
I think it looked to me like Jones was kind of going for the ball on that pass. I think he was going to try to knock it down, not so much intercept it as just get his hand up and knock it down. But he caught it and away he went. All right, so here we go. They've marched him back 10. So it'll be 1st and 20 now, which to a team like Goslings, as much as they pass, it's not going to mean too much to them, is it?
No. They've got the ability. Last time out, Pauley has had his biggest game of the year with 327 yards.
Passing.
He's had one game where he's had 5 touchdowns.
That sounds like a college game, doesn't it?
Oh, my goodness. That's right up there.
1st and 20. This time they decide to run the ball. And they hand it. I'm not sure who the ball carrier was there. Let's check it as he gets up.
That's Dylan Sipple there.
Is it? Okay.
He's their main running back. But, and it's not, Rick, it's not these short passes that Pauley's working with. I mean, he can air it out.
Mm-hmm. 2nd down and 25. I thought it was 2nd and 20, but no. 2nd down and 25.
Yeah, that was a
15-yard penalty. It wasn't just holding then, was it?
Well, it was holding, but from the spot of the hold.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
That's what really got it.
Sure. 2nd down. Pauley fades back, looking downfield. He's got pressure. He gets it away. Was that caught? That was Jackson Winter, the receiver, and it looks like they're going to say he caught it. Yeah, but he caught it back at real close to the line of scrimmage. I don't think they gained many yards on that. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and about, 23 yards maybe. Gained a couple of yards on that one, but not much.
Drake Shams in the line for the Holmen Vikings caused a lot of pressure on Pauley that time coming from his left tackle spot.
That's going to be so key for the Vikings to win this game is to keep pressure on Pauley. He's got a heck of an arm, and if he gets an open receiver, watch out. All right, here we go. 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Send a man in motion. Fakes the handoff. Pauley again looking for a receiver. Pressure coming after him. Vikings are on him. He throws it away. He had to get rid of it. The Vikings were coming after him, and it was either step out of bounds or throw it, and he threw it away.
Again, Drake Shams putting a lot of pressure on him. Nick Mertz also helping out there, and he just threw it into the dirt.
Brings up 4th down. 4th down and 22 yards, and they will probably punt the ball. Looks like their punter is Braden Bolt. No, I'm sorry. He's a blocker. Who's their punter? Can you tell?
It looks like
that's Brandon Fisher.
Yeah.
Whoa, Jones picks it up and gets hit right away.
Luckily, he
held on to it, though.
Yeah.
So the Vikings will start 1st and 10 at about their own 32, 34-yard line, something like that.
I think that tackle was made by, Brian Cronquist from Watertown.
Well, another one of our sponsors today while they get ready there is Riverbank in Holmen, the bank that understands your needs and goes the extra mile for service. Checking accounts, CDs, mortgages, and business loans, now with mobile deposits. 11 locations throughout the Cooley region. There's bound to be one near you. That's Riverbank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Well, we got a flag on the play. I think we got Watertown jumping the line. Let's see if they're claiming if they were drawn off. Nope. It's going to go against Watertown.
All right. See if they're going to mark it. Yep, there we go. That'll make it 1st and 5 then for the Vikings.
Weber at 175 pounds and 5'10".
4:44 left in the first quarter, 7-3, Vikings in the lead, and it's 1st and 5 on their own 39. There's the handoff, Holden again. Oh, boy, he is hard to stop.
Boy, somebody grabbed his leg and he dragged him for another yard.
Yeah, they're giving the first down too, so they'll set it at about the 45-yard line and move the sticks, and it's 1st and 10 again for the Vikings. Weber coming back out with the play.
Yeah, they've got a nice field here, Rick. You look at this field, and it's got a nice crown on it. They got great lights on it. Press box is relatively new, so they've done some work down here at Watertown to have a nice field.
Oh, they go to – did they go to Holden again? Or did Weber carry that one?
I think Cameron Weber.
I think Weber carried that one. They just didn't get too far with it. It'll be 2nd down and 9. The Vikings don't change their formation much, do they? It's pretty much the same formation every time. 2 backs kind of in the wings there, single back.
Well, it's a multi-option type of offense here, so it makes your defense really have to be on their toes.
No kidding. There they go. Holden
There's
again.
Holden, look out.
There's a 1st down, a gain of about 18 yards on that one.
Boy, on that left side of the offensive line, those guard tackles for the Vikings blowed a big hole for Holden.
So they move it down to the Gosling's 39-yard line. So well into Watertown territory now. 3:37 left in the first quarter. 7-3, Vikings in the lead. Here we go. Vikings line them up. This time they pitch to Abraham. Oh, he slips. Nope, that was not Abraham. I'm sorry.
That's Navala.
Navala.
Tried to cut it back in, and we've seen this second time we've seen a player slip on the field.
Legs just went right out from under him. 2nd down and 12. They lose a couple yards on that one. So let's see what goes here. Cameron Weber brings him up to the line. Snap, they go to Weber. Keeps it that time. He breaks through. He's still on his feet. He gets the 1st down.
Again, Weber doing a nice job with a fake into the line on Holden, and he just hung on to it, and then he watched his blockers shape up, and he got some big yardage for a 1st down.
Down to the 26-yard line, and it's 1st and 10 again for the Vikings. 2:41 left in the first quarter.
15-yard pickup for the quarterback.
Weber once again gets the play from the sidelines, brings it over. And here we go. Oh, we got a flag. Somebody moved that time.
Yeah, 5-yard penalty against the Vikings.
Oh. Like one of the Vikings and one of the Goslings were kind of going at it there at the line. You're going to see that happen, though. 1st and 15 now for the Vikings with 2:18 left. First quarter.
You know, I've only seen one pass out of Weber, but he did it so efficiently.
Yeah. So far, they have the one pass, and everything else has been a run. Let's see what they're going to do here. Another pass. He's going to be chased down. He gets it away, though. And that time they throw it to Adam Quam. And they'll gain some of those yards back, but it's going to be second down and long.
You know, the athletic ability of Weber that time, rolling out, keeping himself alive, and Quam just kept working it and finding himself open. So nice little pickup here and brings up second down.
But again, we saw the pursuer slip and fall as he was trying to chase down Weber. There's a handoff. It's Holt.
In the middle.
Look out.
Holden.
He's up the middle and touchdown.
He did not get touched, Rick. 31 yards for Holden.
No flags. It looks good. Well done. Away he goes up the middle and into the end zone for a touchdown.
Brett Holden, I don't think anybody touched him, Rick. He got through that line. His line did a fabulous job for him, getting him open.
So Holmen puts another 6 on the board, and we'll see if they can put an extra point up there, too. 13-3 now for the Vikings. The kick gets up, and sure looks good to me, and it is.
Extra point good for the Vikings.
Vikings now take the lead 14-3 over the Watertown Goslings. And we've still got 1 minute and 49 seconds left in this, our first quarter here. So while they're getting ready once again, let me take just a moment and remind you that one of our sponsors today is the Lacrosse Sign Group. Their mission is to help your company make a statement in your industry using leading sign design technology, quality craftsmanship, and superior business sign design. Give Lacrosse Sign a call. See what they can do to help you showcase your business. Lacrosse Sign Group, they're on Oak Forest Drive in Onalaska.
Well, we kind of knew we'd have a couple of teams here who've got high-powered offenses. And you know, with the Holmen Vikings leading 14-3, this Watertown team can strike from just about anywhere with the ability that Ethan Pauly has.
Daniel Denault and Corey Stas down at about the 10-yard line to get the ball as it's kicked off here.
Back to receive for the Goslings, 45 Danny Denault and 18 Corey Stas.
Yeah, on the first couple kickoffs, the deep men were standing at about the 5-yard line. Now they're making their way up to the 10. So they're going to be challenged in this kickoff a little bit more.
And here we go. There's the kick. Taking it about the 10, and they're going to do a little razzle-dazzle. They hand it off. Stas will take it, and he'll bring it up to about the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start. 1st and 10 around the 25.
So both coaches doing a little extra on the kickoffs. We've seen both the teams do a little handoff in the first quarter here.
A little razzle-dazzle. 1st and 10, the ball on the 25-yard line, and Watertown with the ball. 14-3 our score. Holmen is in the lead. So far, so good. Let's see. 1st and 10 now. Watertown takes the snap. That's Pauly. Finds Euler. Euler out in the flat. Doesn't gain much of yards. He may have even lost a yard or two there. I think they got him behind the chains, actually. So they lose about 3 yards on that play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 13.
Mason Hammes making the tackle. This young man's doing really well out there in defense in this first quarter for the Vikings.
Well, the Vikings are looking outstanding so far. 1:18 left in the first quarter now. 2nd down, and they're saying 2nd and 12 for Watertown. Ball on the 23-yard line. There's the snap. Pauly carries the ball that time. He didn't get too far, but a gain actually of about 4 or 5 yards on that one.
Well, one of the rare carries, but we said, you know, it's going to be Sipple or Pauly who do the majority of the carrying for these teams.
Send out a big howdy to some of the folks watching tonight. I see Carrie Burgum is watching tonight, Terry Stewart, Lily King. Thank you for watching our stream, and be sure you subscribe to our channel. So every time we go live, just hit that little button there that says subscribe. Every time we go live, we'll send you a little notice on your cell phone that'll tell you we went live. You can decide if you want to watch it or not. 34 seconds left in the first quarter now. 3rd down and 6 for Watertown. There's the snap again. He looks for his receiver way out there, and he caught that ball. He did. He pulled that ball in. That was Corey Stoss with a great catch.
Corey Stoss at wide receiver, 6 foot. He brings them in. He's got 684 yards coming in tonight's game, 29 catches, 5 touchdowns. He is one of the key receivers for Pauly, and he shows why.
Well, and the defenders were right on him, and he still was able to hang on to it. Here's Pauly again. This time Denault is his target, and Denault will pick up a couple of yards.
You know, Rick, that's what's so deceiving. You know, it looks like a couple of yards, but ends up being almost a first down.
Yeah, you're right.
That's come to the end of the first quarter.
Wow. It has. So at the end of the first quarter, the Vikings 14, and the Watertown Goslings 3. So the Vikings are in the lead. We'll take a break and be back after this.
You know Boyer's Furniture. We've been in business over 100 years selling quality furniture at budget prices. But who's choosing the furniture we're selling?
We picked out sofas, and more sofas. We picked out love seats, and more love seats.
We picked out recliners,
and more recliners.
Dining room furniture, bedroom furniture.
With buyers like these and USA brands like Ashley, Marshfield, and Best, you can't do better than Boyer Furniture.
As a business owner, you have lots of important decisions to make. One of them is getting proper insurance coverage. Covera Insurance Services gives you peace of mind with real coverage every time. Covera knows what matters to you, having the right coverage for your business at a competitive price. That's why Covera Insurance is the premier commercial insurance agency in the region. Check them out at coverainsurance.com. Covera Insurance Services, where covering you comes first.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Art Fay. We're ready to get the second quarter underway here. Vikings in the lead, 14-3. Boy, I tell you, they jumped out to a quick early lead, didn't they, Art?
They did, Rick, but, you know, even a 14-3 lead this early in the contest, boy, there's a long ways to go in this.
Oh, yeah.
This Watertown offense is just showing how high-powered they are.
2nd down and 1 now for Watertown.
2nd and 1 from the 28.
Pauly works out of the gun all night long here. 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Single back. That is Dylan Sipple in the backfield. His running back. Fakes it. No, he gives it to Sipple. Sipple picks up a couple yards, and that's all they need for the first down. And again, it looked like he slipped as he tried to cut laterally across the field, but he got the first down anyway. So 1st and 10 for the Watertown Goslings.
Yeah, and Sipple's not a huge kid. I mean, he's 5'8", 175 pounds. Good solid back. He's not that big pounder back there.
So 1st and 10. Pauly takes the snap, look at the throw, and he's got Denault. And Denault gets hit right away by Mason Hammis. Also involved in that tackle is Dylan Westcott.
Yeah, and just such a precise pass, Rick, and it's another first down.
First down for Watertown. Ball's on the 15-yard line now.
2 touchdowns in the first quarter, 14-3 lead for the Holmen Vikings. But Watertown threatening again.
Pauly out of the gun, takes the snap. He's moving, throwing to the end zone. He's got Euler. Oh, he overthrew him. Euler was open. He just overthrew him. The defender was Sam Barnett, and Sam was just a little bit short. He's a little behind him. But Euler not able to catch up to the ball, unfortunately.
Adam Quam and Dylan Westcott put the pressure on Pauly, and that's the reason he wasn't able to complete that pass, because he was open in the end zone. Westcott, the leading tackler for the Holmen Vikings, getting in there and causing a lot of pressure.
2nd down and 10 for the Goslings. Here we go, out of the gun again. They send it all in motion. Takes the snap, and Pauly's going to run it himself. He gets hit, and he's not going to pick up more than a yard or 2.
Number 6, Ethan Pauly on the keeper, brought down.
I didn't think. Well, actually, Pauly, you told me, was the number 2 rusher, isn't he? Yeah, for the team.
Is.
So it's not unusual to see him keep it and run with it. And he's a big guy, 6'4", 200 pounds.
Yep.
He's a good-sized quarterback down there.
Nick Mertz staying in from his linebacker position, getting in on that tackle.
All right, once again, Out of the gun, takes the snap. This time he's throwing to Euler. Euler's caught it this time. And he's run out of bounds, but he gets the first down in the process.
And Rick, that was just a simple down and out pattern. And it's those timing patterns that over a course of a season, these kids have got it down because Euler wasn't even turned around when that pass hit the air.
Rylan Wall and Adam Quam on the tackle there. And it's 1st and goal now for Watertown.
As we said, 25 touchdowns on the season for Pauly, and he's threatening to do it again.
They look to the sidelines to get the play. So, Pauly gives the play to his team. They've got trips to the right this time, single back. Here comes Euler in motion. He's looking to throw. He's got Sipple this time. And he's tackled before the end zone, so he doesn't get it into the end zone. Dylan Sipple.
Justin Jones getting in there, and Sam Barnett making the tackle, keeping him out. But it's 2nd down and 2.
2nd and goal. All right, different running back, it looks like. Jacob Krogan maybe into the lineup now. Let's see where I think he's going to be in. Yep, he's going to be in the back position.
He's a big kid.
Yep.
200-pounder.
Pauly takes the snap. He goes to Krogan. No, he keeps it. I take that back. He faked it. And he gets into the end zone for a touchdown.
So Ethan Pauly from 2 yards out. As you said, a little fake into the line to the big back.
Yep.
And he just goes the opposite direction, and he's able to get in.
So that'll make it 14-9 with 9:50 left in the first half. And Watertown closes it up a little bit. Let's see if they can get the extra point now. This is Brandon Fisher who kicked the extra point. He's got a pretty good leg here. Let's see if he can put it through there, and it looks like it's good, and it is. So Fisher puts it through there for a touchdown and an extra point. So our score now 14-10. Watertown closing it up just a little bit there. We take another moment now and remind you that one of our sponsors tonight is O'Reilly Auto Parts, located up there in Holmen. It's Super Start Battery Month at O'Reilly's. Right now, you can get a $20 gift card with the purchase of a Super Start Extreme battery or a $25 gift card with a Super Start Platinum. Stop at O'Reilly's in Holmen or visit O'ReillyAuto.com for a location near you. O'Reilly Auto Parts. O-O-O. (14-10) our score here at Watertown. 9 minutes and 50 seconds left in the half. And the Vikings are about to get it back once again.
It's ironic, Rick. You got two teams here that are, dynamically different, but they match up really nicely against each other.
Yeah, Jacob Abraham will be back deep for the Vikings. He's at about looks like around the 10-yard line.
As we said, Jaden, if he can find some blocking out there, he can be really dangerous and cause a big play.
Well, it looks like Jones and Hammis are backing up too. They'll be at about the 15-yard line.
Well, and they got
Abraham now back at the goal line just about.
That's that deep. He's probably not going to get this. The up guys will.
Well, maybe. Nope, you're right. Goes to Jones. Jones will take it up the middle. He's still on his feet, and he'll get it out to about the 27-yard line. So I don't know if they were kicking it away from Abraham or...
if I were Watertown, I would.
You would. Could be.
Yep. Abraham in the backfield's got about 500 yards this year.
So 1st and 10 for the Vikings on their own 27. 9 minutes and 42 seconds left in the half. It's 14-10. Vikings in the lead. Here comes the Viking offense. They give it to Abraham, and he's still on his feet, but he's going to gain maybe 3, maybe 2 yards on that play. No, not even that. I take that back. He's got about a half a yard maybe. just too many blue uniforms as he tried to cut upfield.
Yeah, the big sophomore, John Clifford, number 88 at 230 pounds, got a hold of his jersey and brought him down.
So 2nd down and 9.
I think Jaden did a good job just getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. This time they go to Brett Holden. Holden's still on his feet. He's going to get out to about the 32. So that's going to bring it 3rd down and about 5 for the Vikings. Let's see if they can get that 1st down here.
You know, they've been liking to run between their guards tonight. That's where they've had a lot of success. And they like going to the left side.
Here we go, 3rd down. Weber up under center. He's going to keep it this time. And Weber breaks through, and he'll pick up about 15 yards on that run.
And again, Cameron Weber waiting for his linemen to set their blocks, and in doing so, he finds the 1st down.
There you go, out to about the 48-yard line now. Still in Viking territory for the moment, but it's 1st and 10. 8:19 left in the half. 14-10, Vikings in the lead. Weber now up under center, single back. They go to Holt. Holden takes it up about 9 yards on that run. So we'll get it down to about the 42. Let's see where they're going to put that. 43-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and 1. And there he goes once again, getting 9 yards on 1st down.
Yeah, good block by William Rannis, number 51, on the left side of the line, just driving forward and creating the hole.
Here we go, 2nd and 1 now for the Vikings. Nathan Navala pulls back over. There he goes, he moves again, and there's the handoff up the middle. And do they get the 1st down? It's going to be close. So, yeah, they're going to say he got the 1st down. So they're moving the sticks, and it'll be 1st and 10 again for the Vikings, now on about the 42-yard line. 7:22 left in the half. Here we go, 1st and 10. There's the snap. This time a pass, a screen pass to Abraham. He tries to get the corner. He will, and he'll pick up some yardage on that, but he escaped from one of the defenders and just poured on the speed. And let's see where they're going to put that ball. It looks like he gained about 7 yards maybe. Nope, they're backing him up, Okay.
Well, the yardage that he got,
4
Rick,
yards.
You're right. You pointed it right out that he created that by his own speeds. Braden Bolt, the big lineman, was corralling him in there, but he was able to bounce off that and get the yardage.
So it'll be 2nd down and 6 now for the Vikings. So they continue to move the ball on the ground. 7 minutes left here in the 1st half. The handoff. That's who else? Brent Holden gets the 1st down, gets it down to about the 30-yard line.
You know, if you've scouted the Vikings, you know, Holmen is doing exactly what they've done all year. This is not a surprise at what they're doing out there, but they're just doing it so successfully right now.
1st and 10, they're on the 31-yard line of the Goslings now.
He's sort of like a change of pace back that you see in the NFL, and Holden's more of your power runner with Navala, a guy you can sprinkle in, and then Abraham is that.
Here we go, 1st and 10. Again, they go to Holden.
You know, Holden, he creates a lot of yardage for himself, but I got to tell you, that front line up there right now, starting with the center, number 57, Jaden Nesseth, he threw a block on that one to create an opening for Holden.
So it'll be 3rd down and 2nd down rather, and 5. Ball's on the 26-yard line now. Here's Weber up under center. Now, is that designed to try to draw the defense off?
I think so.
It takes about, Abraham took about 10 steps and then stopped. Now they go the other way. There's the pitch. Navala still on his feet. Barely gets back to the line of scrimmage that time.
Yeah, that option play was set up nicely, but the defense for Watertown, they stayed put. And making that tackle was number 22 from his back position is Ian Rowe.
They've done it consistently.
So third down.
5 to 10 yard runs, but
You know, and this is a territory that if you're going to see the Vikings go for it, they've got 4-down territory right now, being down to 26.
No question about it. Third down. Handoff. Holden again. Not going to get the first down. It'll be 4th and about 4. Picks up a yard maybe on that play. Do they have a pretty good field goal kicker? Do you know? I haven't seen.
You know,
I haven't seen him kick a field goal.
You know, they've not taken that up very often.
So we're going to call a timeout. We're going to talk about this.
Timeout, Watertown.
Timeout. Did he say Watertown? Watertown called a timeout?
I believe so.
That's what he said. I believe that's what he said. So we'll take a moment and remind you that one of our sponsors today is Don Rick Insurance. Serving you for all your home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance needs. In Holmen, contact Aaron Hale at 608-399-3003. That's Don Rick Insurance and Aaron Hale in Holmen.
Well, 4th down, 4 yards to go, ball at the 25. This has been a nice drive for the Vikings if they can keep it going. You know, and this is plenty of time for Watertown to score if they get this football back. There's just, again, such an explosive offense, big play offense. You know, the Vikings are coming off a 2-game losing streak here against Sparta and Onalaska, who both finished in front of them in the conference.
Mm-hmm. He's throwing this time. Oh, almost. That was so close. Isaac Elson was the intended receiver. Kind of bounced off his hands.
Yeah, that was, I mean, it was one that was designed for a jump ball out there.
Yeah.
And it was kind of a tough situation for Isaac. He was having to come back on that football. And in that point, the defender was right there on top of him.
Well, so for the first time, the Vikings did not score on offensive possession.
And again, we said with just under 5 minutes left, a 14-10 score here, Holmen, let's see what their defense can do now.
Yeah. Here's Pauly, takes the snap. He's going to hand it off this time to Sipple. Sipple gets hit after he gains a couple of yards on the play. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 8. Now the ball on the 27-yard line of the Goslings. Taylor Walter in the backfield this time now for Watertown. Pauly looking over the sidelines to get the play. Okay, he's got it.
You know, they're taking a lot of time. In fact,
they sure are.
Backfield judge is already down to 10 seconds.
There's the snap. Pauly looking downfield. Pressure coming at him. He's trying to find a place to throw that ball. He's going to go deep with it. He's got Euler wide open.
Wide open.
Wide open is right. And luckily, Justin Jones was there to catch him, or that could have been a touchdown for the Goslings.
You know, that was one of those plays, I think, Rick, where the defensive backs, I don't believe, thought he could throw it that far.
Really?
You know, because he's
they
rolled
thought
out,
he was, yeah.
And when he got his feet square and he got an opportunity to unleash that one. You know, that was in the air about 45, 47 yards.
Yeah. Wow. So 1st and 10 now. The ball's on the Viking 22-yard line. See if they can keep him out of the end zone. Oh, and he slips. That was Taylor Walter, sophomore. Slips and falls, and a loss of about 3 yards on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 13.
Well, Rick, you know, as we've said this several times this first half, there has something to do, that field being a little bit slippery. And I don't know if it's an early dew coming through.
Seems like mostly we've seen Watertown slip, though. I don't know that we've seen the Vikings.
On a defensive play we have.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, yep. 2nd down and 13 now. Sipple back in the lineup for the the Watertown Goslings. Here comes Pauly now, once again out of the gun. Takes the snap, looking downfield. There's the throw. He's looking for Denault. Is it picked off?
Oh.
No, they're going to say trapped it.
Justin Jones diving for it, but they said, no, he got it on the ground.
He said he trapped it. Well, those of you watching on the internet can see the replay here. Yeah, it kind of does look like he trapped it. But what an effort. A great effort. So that brings up third down.
No matter where you are, it's easy to find Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Third down and 13. 3 minutes left in the half. Here's Watertown. Pauly takes the snap. Quick throw out to the flat. He's got a man with a couple of blockers. But the Vikings hung in there and pulled him down. Not fooled by those blockers.
That was a nice little screen that was set up over here on the left side. So it brings up fourth down. Looks like they're going to go for it, Rick. But, the ball's at the 17-yard line. So about 34-yard field goal. This is within range of their field goal kicker.
Yeah, we saw him kick a 37-yarder in practice. But it looks to me like they're going to go for it. As you said, you have to wonder, do you go for the points?
Yeah, they've got a timeout, or they got 2 timeouts to work with if they decide to do that.
Clock is rolling at 2:41. Let's see what they do here.
They're going to call a timeout.
You're right. Is it an official timeout, or is it?
No, the sideline official's been called over by Coach Camrath. And as he wanted to work that clock down. He called a timeout. So timeout for Watertown with a 4th and 5.
So why would you work the clock down? The clock's still running. I don't know what they're going to do. The clock is running now, so there was not a timeout called.
Huh.
I was wondering why they would. I think we had a clock problem. I think the clock was off, so they fixed it, and it's running now. And here comes Pauly now, 2:28 left. Now they're going to call a timeout. So I don't know what was going on there, but now they're going to call the timeout. So they'll talk it over a little bit. I want to thank our friends at Covera Insurance once again for helping us put together the stream tonight. Our stream sponsor, Covera Insurance. See, also another one of our sponsors tonight is Bluffview Bank. If you're looking for a checking account that's free and easy to use, well, Bluffview Bank has options to suit your needs. Whether it be Kasasa Rewards account or a home free checking, find details and open yours online today at bluffviewbank.com. Member FDIC. Well, let's see, we're not on the road tomorrow, Art. We're going to be at UWL tomorrow.
Big game.
Oshkosh Titans, that is a big game for the Eagles, no question about it. And you'll be there on the announcing mic?
On the PA for the field, yep. And tomorrow they're honoring Roger Herring, 50 years.
Oh, is that right?
Since he took over as coach there, and they've got a big honor.
Halftime kind of thing?
Yeah.
And then the Wall of Fame, they're going to induct 6 athletes into the Wall of Fame.
Yep, exactly.
Here we go, 4th down, they're going for it. Pauly rolls out. Looks for a receiver, popped away. It looked like maybe Abraham got a hand on that. Do you think he got a hand on that one?
Well, I think he did, but I think that was Justin Jones, number 17, making the tip. Either way, ball goes back to the Holmen Vikings with 2:17 left in the half.
No, that was Abraham. I'm looking at the replay here, and it looked like that was Abraham that got a hand on it, jumped at it. But regardless, they stopped him. So now the Vikings get the ball on downs, and it'll be 2 minutes and 17 seconds left. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Cameron Weber goes for a pass, and he's got a man wide open, and he's got some running room down to about the 39-yard line of the Goslings. Oh, we got a flag. That was Adam Quam. And we got a flag downfield, it looks like. Where's the flag? Oh, there it is. Crossover on the other side there, so it's going to be against the Vikings, it looks like. Let's see what they're going to do. No, they're still going down to where the ball landed.
So they're calling the sticks down.
Nope, no flag. Okay, they picked it up. There was not a flag on that play. Clock is running. We're down to 2 minutes left in the half as they continue to move the sticks. Now, I always thought they stopped the clock when they were moving the sticks.
I thought so too, but it's not right now.
Okay,
so obviously different. We're wrong.
All right, 1st and 10, ball on the 40.
Yep, that was a surprise pass here.
And there's Holden carrying the ball.
Still loose.
Look out, he's loose. And a gain of about 20 yards on that run. So down to about the 21-yard line. And Holden does it again. Wow, that was a great run.
Boy, he just got down. It took 2 defensive backs to bring him down. In that tackle was Walter Rannis, and it's another first down for the Vikings with time.
There they go.
Look out.
This time it's Abraham. He gets outside and he cuts upfield, and he's just shy of the touchdown. They're going to get him out of bounds at about the 4-yard line.
Jaden Abraham, not only speed, but boy, he's showing his agility out there, dodging blockers and putting up a 1st and goal for the Vikings.
No kidding. Down to 1:16 left. Vikings into the red zone. Score 14-10. Vikings are in the lead.
Cameron Weber making his way over to the sideline, talking to his head coach, Travis Kowalski. And the Vikings marching downfield in a big hurry, led by that long pass.
And they go to Holden, and he walks into the end zone, makes it look easy.
Holden.
And another touchdown.
Holden from 4 yards out, a key block on that one from number 73, John Sorenza. Wow.
That's going to make it 20-10 now as the Vikings put another 6 up on the board. We'll see if they can add that extra point. 1:12 left in the half. Here's the snap and the kick, and it looks good. It is good. 21-10 for the Vikings now, with just 1:12 left in the half, and we'll be going into halftime pretty quick here.
You know, and Rick, even with 1:12, big play.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Look out.
Yeah, look out. These guys, they've got the ability to make a big play and put it in the end zone quickly. So we'll see what they're able to do. If you're watching us on the internet tonight, again, I remind you to subscribe to our channel. Just click that little subscribe button there. And then every time we go live with a game, you'll get a notice on your phone that says KQEG just went live and the name of the game, and then you can decide if you want to watch it or not. So isn't technology amazing?
It is real amazing. I was watching something on the internet the other day where they're showing a speaker who's had a hologram, and she travels all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's in the technology world. She created a hologram of herself, and she delivers the speech in English, but the crowd see the hologram speak in the language that they're there. So
wow.
In this particular case, it was Chinese.
Wow.
And she's up there, and she's standing. She's got her own glasses on. She's watching herself and doing this delivery, and it's eerily lifelike.
Wow. Technology. All right, here we go. Once again, back deep for the Goslings, Denault and Stas.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see this one as kind of a squib kick.
See what they do. Well, it's kind of a line drive. It's going to roll into the end zone. They'll just let it go. So the Goslings will get it with 1:12 left in the half. Let's set them up at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for Watertown.
Yeah, and with the talent they've got at Ethan Pauly, I wouldn't be a bit surprised they try something long here to start this drive.
Well, they've had some luck with a couple of their, and luckily the Vikings have been down there and able to stop the runners from getting into the end zone. Here we go, Pauly out of the gun. Put 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Fakes to the back, and he's going to keep it himself and run with it. See, there you are. You were thinking it would be a big run, a big pass play.
I did. Nice tackle on the play. That's Jaden Nesseth getting a hold of the legs of Ethan Pauly.
Under a minute left now. 21-10, Holmen.
Second and 7 from the 23.
Running on 20 seconds in between plays.
And here we go, 2nd down and 7 now. They're taking way too much time to decide on a play, I think.
Yeah, I think they're going to be just satisfied going in at the score the way it is right now.
Yeah.
They may take a shot at it, but they're taking it all the way down.
And here it is, Pauly hands it off. They run the ball once again, and he doesn't get too far. He's tackled almost immediately. That was Sipple running with the ball. So they're going to run that clock out now. I don't think they'll get a chance to get another play off. 14 seconds left, and
Yeah,
it tends to take them longer than that. They're not going.
Coach is not making any motion to send in a play, just letting the guys, we're done.
Yep. So here comes halftime, everybody. And there you go. The clock is down. So at the half, our score 21-10. The Vikings are in the lead. We'll take a break and we'll come back in just a little bit. So stick around, everybody. High school football on KQEG TV and KQEGTV.com. The Holmen Vikings in the lead.
No matter where you are, it's easy to find Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Schneider Heating, Lacrosse.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Here you are.
Right now, get over $1,700 in rebates and utility credits with your new Carrier Infinity heating and cooling system.
Call or visit us online to ask more about our Gold Star maintenance program.
Schneider Heating, West Salem.
Schneider Heating around West Salem. Here you go.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
The change will be dramatic. Give your kitchen a tasteful surprise, a custom-designed backsplash from Interior Designs. Enjoy the beauty of ceramic tile framed by your cabinetry. Designs that are not just easy on the eye, but easy to maintain as well. Whether you have a taste for porcelain, stone, glass, or metal, our menu of designs can cover it all. Add beauty and value to your home. See our design specialists at Interior Designs, Holmen Drive, Holmen.
From Interior Designs.
Do you feel the need to be free, totally free checking, that is? Cooley Bank can satisfy that need. His free, her free, your free. Free means something different to everyone. Totally free means Cooley Bank has you covered. Free debit card, free online banking, free bill pay, free mobile banking, free e-statements, free interest checking, and a free gift when you open your account. Do you feel the need to be free, totally free? Go to any Cooley Bank branch or CooleyBank.net for more information. Cooley Bank, member FDIC.
It's halftime on the KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight's game features the Holmen Vikings and the Watertown Goslings. We'll return with the second half of tonight's game after these messages.
The change will be dramatic. Give your kitchen a tasteful surprise, a custom designed backsplash from Interior Designs. Enjoy the beauty of ceramic tile framed by your cabinetry. Designs that are not just easy on the eye, but easy to maintain as well. Whether you have a taste for porcelain, stone, glass, or metal, our menu of designs can cover it all. Add beauty and value to your home. See our design specialists at Interior Designs, Holmen Drive, Holmen.
From Interior Designs.
Want to remove paint and rust from something old and make it look like new? Well, that's what they do at Fairway Painting and Sandblasting in Holmen. Everything from small items like bicycles and wheels to large industrial parts for cranes, machines, tanks. They can paint and refurbish your equipment in their 72,000 square foot facility in Holmen or on site at your place of business. They've got the largest sandblasting booth in Wisconsin and multiple painting booths. For more information, visit their website, Fairway Painting and Sandblasting on Union Street in Holmen.
At Boyers, we have a great selection of furniture.
At great prices.
And great personality.
We'll be the judges of that. Love seats, great. Prices, great. Personality, so-so. Sofas, great. Prices, great. Personality, so-so. Recliners, great. Prices, great. Personalities, and...
But I'm your grandpa. Can't you give me a break?
All judges' decisions are final at Boyers Furniture.
Please.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Art Fay. And we are ready to get underway with the third quarter and the second half of play here at Watertown. Our score as we move into the second half, 21-10.
Other broadcast
Vikings.
team we got out there, Rick, Carl Greenfield, Terry Erickson are at the Aquinas game.
Yep.
And at half, it's 14-7 Aquinas.
And we're hearing that both Sparta and Onalaska are trailing right now. They're running behind. And the Vikings, or excuse me, Central is down by 1 point, 21-20. So still going. Justin Jones still on his feet. Wow, what a run back.
You know, and I think that was set up, Rick, because when Justin Jones got that one, he delayed his start of his run because he faked a little handoff to Jaden Abraham, and he just picked his way through the blockers and found himself on the other side of the 50-yard line.
What a great run, I tell you. And it kind of looked like Watertown was totally distracted. He just ran through all those blockers as if they didn't know he had the ball.
So great field position to start the second half for the Holmen Vikings at the 45 of Watertown.
Yep, here we go, 1st and 10. Cameron Weber. Here we go, Cameron Weber up under center. Holden in the backfield. They go right to Holden. Holden, they're trying to pull the ball away from him. You could see the tackler was grabbing onto that ball and just jerking on it, but Holden held on to it.
He did. Holden, just giving an example how strong he is. He protects that football.
Picks up 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, they have been turnover prone. I think 4 in their previous 2 games combined, 3 against Sparta.
So just getting underway in the second half here. Our score 21-10. And the Vikings are in the lead, and should they win today, they will head towards a little closer to Milwaukee, we think.
Well, it'll be either
Hartford,
who's seeded number 1, or Oregon, who's number 8. We haven't heard any score on that particular contest tonight.
That's right. 2nd and 5.
Tonight's game, Holmen Vikings are seeded 5, and Watertown seeded 4 in this particular bracket.
Interesting. Well, and I think Watertown finished tied for 2nd place, didn't they? And the Vikings finished in 3rd.
Yeah, in the respective conferences, yeah.
That might have affected the seeding. Handoff again, goes to Holden. Holden, look out, he breaks through, still on his feet, all the way down to the 14-yard line. They could not stop him.
Brian Cronquist at 5'10", 160 pounds. He jumped on Holden's back and just waited for help as Holden dragged him at least another 7 yards. That power of that kid is amazing.
Really, no kidding. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 once again. Ball down on the 15-yard line now. Vikings into the red zone. Here we go once again. Weber will bring the play up. Holden in the backfield. We're going to call a timeout, it looks like. Yeah, Weber's going to take a timeout. Something wasn't right. He wanted to make sure they got it right, whatever it was.
Head coach Travis Kowalski was walking on the field, and he turned to the official and said, "You need a timeout, it ain't right."
Yeah, something was wrong out there, so they took the timeout. And I will remind you that another one of our sponsors today, and have been throughout the entire season, is Schumacher Kish Funeral and Cremation Services, serving the La Crosse area for over 50 years now with traditional services or prearranged funeral plans. It's comforting to know they'll be there when you need them. That's Schumacher Kish in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Also, a big thank you goes out to Covera Insurance, our stream sponsor tonight. We thank them for helping us out and making it possible for us to bring you tonight's game, folks.
So the Holmen Vikings have a 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. And they've done most of this, Rick, on the ground, although at the tail end of the first half, Weber connected with Quam for a big first down play. Really set up that opportunity to drive downfield and get a touchdown towards the close of the first half.
So here we go, 1st and 10. They go to Holden. Boy, he gets hit right away.
He did. And it was a good job in the line there, number 88, John Clifford for Watertown. That's only a sophomore. He's 6'5", 230. He's playing some good defensive tight end.
2nd down and 10. No gain on that last one. Again, they go to Holden. No, this time Weber's going to keep it. And look out, into the end zone for a touchdown.
They took the bite on Holden. They went for him, and Weber just followed him through. And he had a lot of running space.
Sure did. And another 6 points for the Holmen Vikings.
He makes the perfect decision, and every time he keeps the ball himself, he's getting.
So now our score, 27-10. The Vikings really pulling away. Here comes the extra point. It's up and blocked. That time they're not able to get that extra point in, and that's the first one that's been blocked tonight.
Extra point by number 48, Spencer Malone, is blocked by number 18, Corey Scott.
Well, we just got word that Hartford is up 10-0 right now. So we're picking up some comments from Twitter, I guess.
Well, that's good. We're getting that help.
There you go. 27-10 our score now with 10 minutes and 11 seconds left in the third quarter. So, yeah, we've been hearing scores kind of here and there sent to us. We hear Sparta's behind. I think it was 17-7 we heard. Central down by 1 point, 21-20. Onalaska running behind right now. So it's interesting to see what's going on with our area local teams. Haven't heard anything on Bangor, have you?
I have not. I have not seen anything on that
There's
yet.
another team with an amazing runner. Horseman is just the most amazing. We saw that game, didn't we? You were with me. That was amazing.
Well, Bangor is just a power running team.
Yeah.
He's a great back, but boy, has he got a line.
Oh, he sure does.
Oh, my gosh.
Absolutely. All right, here we go. There's the kick. And Denault's going to take it at about the 15. He'll pick it up to the 20 now, out to the 25, and he's taken down at about the 26. So Watertown will take it at about the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 now with just about 10 minutes left in the third quarter. Lots of time here.
Well, again, even though you're up 17 points, it's such an explosive team here, this Watertown club.
Yeah.
That tackle on the kickoff return was Caleb Riley.
Hey, Brad Melcher, thank you. Bangor's up 26-0 over Webster. See, we got people out there helping us.
They know.
They know. Thank you. 27-10, our score here. Pauly got a man wide open. That's Denault. Denault gets the first down, tackled by Abraham, though.
Abraham lost a little bit of his footing out there.
But he held on, spun around, and pulled down Denault. So now the Goslings at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10. Clock ticking away. They do take a long time, don't they, to get the play in there? And, compared to how quickly the Vikings move it. There we go, Euler in motion. Pauly takes the snap, goes to Euler. Euler on the flat, open. Knocked out of bounds at about the 43-yard line and a gain of about 5 on the play.
What made that play work was Corey Stoss going downfield on a fly pattern, and defense was trailing him, and that little flick pass out here created a 5-yard gain.
2nd down.
2nd and 5 from the 43.
2nd and 5 for Watertown. They stand there and they stare at the coach. Okay. All right.
A lot of play.
Dylan Sipple in the backfield for him this time. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Pauly takes the snap. He's going to the right, looking downfield. He's throwing to Euler. Euler, nope, not that time. Kind of overthrew him a little bit. I'm not sure, but I know Justin Jones was right there.
Adam Quam all over Pauly to make him force that pass. Good defensive effort there by Adam Quam.
3rd down and 5 now. Of course, the clock stopped at 8:41. So we're about halfway, coming up on halfway through the third quarter here. Jackson Werner coming out. Sipple in the backfield. There's a throw, and it looks like they'll get the first down. That time, Corey Stass, the intended receiver.
And Stass just did a quick little curl pattern there, Rick. He goes down just enough at 6 yards to get that first down, and the pass was right on the button.
Dylan Westcott pulls him down. So here we go once again. 2nd down. Having some luck with some short passes and picking up a few yards at a time, and then he cuts loose with a long one all of a sudden. And
oh, yeah, as a defensive back, you just got to be protecting the long pass.
Oh, absolutely.
Like we said, we see him, Pauly, throw that thing 45 yards in the air.
There's Pauly once again, takes the snap. This time they go for the run. Sipple carries the ball. He'll pick up about 3 yards on that one. And he'll bring up 2nd down at about 7.
Caden Banks making the tackle from the inside of the line.
2nd down and 8. They'll give him 2 on that one. So Pauly once again turns to the sidelines, looking to the coach.
There's a lot of game left here, Rick, but there's not a lot of immediacy right now that we're seeing out of Watertown.
Yeah, they don't seem to be hurrying along. Takes them a good 10, 15 seconds just to get the play in there. 2nd down and 8. Pauly once again. There's the throw to Euler. Oh. Boy, that was close. Abraham reached for it. It looked like he might pick it off, but incomplete pass brings up 3rd down and 8.
That's a little down and in pattern for Euler.
7 minutes and 20 seconds left now in the third quarter. 27-10. Vikings pretty much in control of this one so far. We're already thinking about where we're going to go next Friday night. Looks like Hartford maybe, huh?
Maybe. Well, Got to get this one underneath the belt before
That's
you can
true.
move on to the next.
3rd down and 8. Euler goes in motion. Pauly takes the snap, looking downfield. Euler, no, they're not going to get that one. He's taken down. There's the first sack of the night. And that's number 72, Drake Shams.
You know, and
on the tackle.
Shams did just a bull rush. He put his head down. He got underneath the arms of the offensive tackle, and he slipped under, and boy, that was nothing Ethan Pauly could do but just go down.
So it brings up 4th down and long, and they're going to kick. Brandon Fisher will kick for him.
Justin Jones will be deep for this one for the Holmen Vikings.
The snap. There's the kick. It's going to go down the sideline. Justin Jones takes it at about the 22, avoids the first defender, gets it up to, he's still on his feet now. Wow, out to about the 50-yard line. Nice run back by Justin Jones.
You know, and the Holmen Vikings set up that line of blocks, and they were very careful not to get a block in the back or a blindside block. And boy, Jones did a nice return.
I think I'm hearing a lot of noise from those Vikings fans on the other side there, you know. And they got a lot of reason to, too. All right, so Holmen will start with the ball just inside their own territory, about the 48-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. 6:24 left in the 3rd quarter, and it's 27-10. Vikings in the lead. Here we go. Cameron Weber under center. Ooh, gives to Holden, and he gets hit right away and stopped by number 72, Clayton Kopet of the Goslings. He wrapped him up and held on tight, didn't he?
He did. 6 foot, but 270 pounds.
Wow.
That's a lot of wrap-up.
Yep, Vikings lose one on that play. 2nd down and 11. We haven't seen Holden get stopped that often.
Loose
bad
ball.
Snap, loose ball. Picked up by the Goslings. And he actually ran it a few feet. So recovered quickly by Dylan Snowdy. And it'll be Watertown ball.
I think that was Cameron Weber. He didn't get that football at all from Jaden Nesseth.
No, I don't think so.
And so just like that, one of the few turnovers that the Vikings have had tonight.
Yeah, I think that's the only turnover they've had.
I think so.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Watertown. They quickly get the ball back once again. 5:49 left, 3rd quarter. And here's Pauly. Looking to pass, throwing it. Picked off.
Just like that.
Justin Jones gets it back for the Vikings, and he's taken out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. Jones with a fantastic pick out there.
He played that like an outfielder, Rick. He saw that one was going to be coming in short, stepped in that passing lane, and a big turnover back to the Vikings.
Absolutely. So the Vikings will get it back, 1st and 10 on the 27. Well done.
Well, the turnovers negate themselves. You know, and Watertown, that could be a little depressing for them on the defensive side.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah.
1st and 10 now, Vikings. Got it on the 28-yard line. Cameron Weber comes up under center. And they hand it off. Holden doesn't go anywhere that time. I think maybe Watertown has figured something out, huh?
They're keying on Holden.
They are.
Let's just, if we can stop Holden, we think we can stop the Vikings.
Could be. Well, then they ought to go to Abraham. Vikings don't run any kind of a jet sweep, and that's a very popular play with a lot of teams. And when you've got a guy like Abraham as fast as he is, I'm surprised they don't run that kind of a play.
Abraham is just, like I said, if he gets the corner, it's going to be tough to track him down.
Well, here's Weber now, once again. Weber's fading back. Kind of a little screen play there, but didn't really develop because Watertown came after him fast and furious.
Adam Quam was the intended receiver, but you're right. They have run that play successfully earlier tonight, but the defense for Watertown that time was right where they needed to be.
They came through that line pretty fast. 3rd down and 11 now. Let's see what they pull out of their bag of tricks this time. There's Weber with the snap. And they go to Holden, and Holden just goes right through the line. He's got the yardage for a first down and still carrying it.
You know, Holden was in the middle of that, but he got a major push. Let's see if I can identify that
from the whole team.
Oh, right in the middle of all that.
Pretty amazing.
I think it was Caden Banks giving the extra shove for the first down.
Yeah, because it kind of looked like he was going to be short, but boy, got the first down. It's 1st and 10 again. And here's Holden again. And the Vikings are, just saying, okay, you think you can stop us? Let's do it again.
Yeah. But I think that last carry, though, Brett Holden's got to thank Banks for about another 4 yards on that play.
Yeah.
From the 50-yard line.
Clock ticking away down to 4 minutes and 12 seconds. It'll be 2nd down and 7 now.
And that's in the third quarter. We got, as we said, a lot of football time left.
But, I think if you looked at the numbers, you'd find that the Vikings time of possession would be incredible for the Vikings today.
It would be.
Here's Abraham, tries to find that corner, not that time. Great job pulling him down by Brent Cronquist, a 5'10 junior at Watertown. Came right through there, read that play perfectly, and tackled Abraham. 27-10 Vikings, 3:33 left in the third quarter.
From the 47.
And even at 3rd and 10, Rick, I'd be surprised if Weber does pass.
Well, you're
surprised.
He's got Quam. Oh, knocked away. Boy, that was a great job by Taylor Walter of Watertown to knock that pass down. Otherwise, Quam is gone.
Yeah, if Weber had let him, Quam had all kinds of yardage to get.
He did. So with 3:10 left, the Vikings look like they're going to kick.
Brecken Turner is in to punt, the sophomore. One of the rare punts we've seen tonight by the Vikings.
Yeah, it may be the only time they punted. The last time they turned it over on downs, but I don't think they punted yet. Little high snap gets away from him. Well, he still gets it away, but it's going to go out of bounds. So now it's not going to be the best kick, but.
Well, that was a disaster he avoided.
Yeah, no kidding. Let's see where they're going to put it.
Yeah, we're still walking it off at the 45.
Looking at about the 45-yard line they're going to put it at, so.
I'll give credit, though, to Brecken Turner.
Yeah.
It went over his head. He fumbled it. He kept a peace of mind there to get around the corner and at least get his foot on the football and get something out of it.
You bet.
Wow.
3:03 left now. And Watertown gets the ball back. 1st and 10 on their own 45. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Pauly takes the snap, rolls to the right. There's the throw. He's looking for Euler, and he overthrew him. So an incomplete pass there. Rylan Wall was right with him.
This Holmen line and the pressure they're putting on Pauly has been actually helping, obviously, for the Holmen Vikings because Pauly's not got a chance to set his feet. Because when he sets his feet, he is deadly.
Well, he's moving out of the pocket pretty quickly and having to throw on the run in some cases. So here's Pauly now once again. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. There's the throw. Little bubble screen over there, but they're not going to get too far with that. Adam Quam on the tackle.
Jackson Wayner, as you heard the PA there make that call, making that catch. And as you said, that was exactly a bubble screen there, a little block immediately after the reception.
3rd down and 5. So once again, here's a 3rd down situation. And if the Vikings can stop them here, I doubt they're in 4-down territory. So 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, single back. That's Sipple in the backfield. Pauly picked off again. Here come the Vikings. Again picked off. That's the second interception tonight. Dylan Westcott pulls that one in. And the Vikings get it back.
Westcott out of his linebacker position, the top tackler on the team. He saw that one coming, stepped right in front of it. And that is a big defensive play for these Vikings.
No kidding. The defense comes through, huh?
Yeah, that's two interceptions on Paulie. Probably not used to that kind of treatment.
1st and 10 for the Vikings now. Ball on the 34-yard line of Watertown. There's the pitch to Holden. Holden will go up the left side and pick up about 5 yards.
You know, that's one of the rare times you're going to see Holden go outside of the tackles. And at the same time, a lot of effort, a lot of drive with those legs. He gets 5.
Under 2 minutes now left in the third quarter. Clock ticking.
It's Cameron Weber keeping the football and a quarterback keeper for a couple. We're closing into the third quarter. About 90 seconds left.
Yep, 3rd down and 4 for the Vikings. Put the ball on the 29-yard line. Looks like 28-yard line, actually.
Another big play, 3rd and 4 for Holmen. This one, to me, Rick, is 2-down territory.
Oh, absolutely. Holden takes it, though, gets the first down, and he'll get it down to about the 18-yard line.
You know,
they'll place it at the 19.
And you see Holden, the way he wraps that football up, it's a rarity that he's got a fumble during the course of the season.
Yeah, well, he knows they're going to try and pull it out of his arms.
Oh, he's in the tough territory in there.
1st and 10 now. Under a minute left in the third quarter.
27-10, Holmen Vikings. And they're threatening again, down at the 20.
Navala that time gets the call. He doesn't get anywhere with it, though. Gets tackled at the line of scrimmage, so there'll be no gain on that play.
That was good defensive coverage by Watertown, having that option covered out there and strung it out for no gain.
19 seconds left. I think they're going to just let the clock run down. And
Holmen Vikings heading to their sideline. Well, this will wrap up the third quarter.
So while they take a break here for the third quarter, we'll do the same, and we'll be back with the fourth quarter after this.
Do you feel the need to be free? Totally free checking, that is. Cooley Bank can satisfy that need. His free, her free, your free. Free means something different to everyone. Totally free means Cooley Bank has you covered. Free debit card, free online banking, free bill pay, free mobile banking, free e-statements, free interest checking, and a free gift when you open your account. Do you feel the need to be free? Totally free? Go to any Cooley Bank branch or CooleyBank.net for more information. Cooley Bank, member FDIC.
The change will be dramatic. Give your kitchen a tasteful surprise, a custom-designed backsplash from Interior Designs. Enjoy the beauty of ceramic tile framed by your cabinetry. Designs that are not just easy on the eye, but easy to maintain as well. Whether you have a taste for porcelain, stone, glass, or metal, our menu of designs can cover it all. Add beauty and value to your home. See our design specialists at Interior Designs, Holmen Drive, Holmen.
From Interior Designs.
As a business owner, you have lots of important decisions to make. One of them is getting proper insurance coverage. Covera Insurance Services gives you peace of mind with real coverage every time. Covera knows what matters to you, having the right coverage for your business at a competitive price. That's why Covera Insurance is the premier commercial insurance agency in the region. Check them out at coverainsurance.com. Covera Insurance Services, where covering you comes first.
Procedure penalty we've seen tonight against the Vikings.
Yeah.
So from that perspective, both teams have played pretty penalty-free tonight.
Really has been. You're right. There's been a couple of procedure penalties, like you said, but very few of them. Maybe 3. 27-10, fourth quarter underway. Let's try that again. 2nd down and 15 now. Weber's going to keep it. No, he pitches it out to Abraham, and Abraham will pick up a couple of yards.
Yeah, Abraham did a nice job out there, but right away to wrap him up was Walter Rannis.
Second down and 13. Make that third down and 13.
Third and 13 from the 23.
You know, every year, last year, Jaden Abraham was, running at the state track meet, but he comes back, and as a youngster in the middle school and early high school, his grandmother, Patty Abraham, was at the award stand, and he started coming out there, and we got to know him a little bit.
Oh.
And he's a kid out there, always volunteering at the state track meet in addition to competing at it.
Wow. Well, pass is picked off by Watertown.
Underthrown to Adam Quam, the intended receiver. Corey Stas down there, who's one of the leading receivers for Watertown, makes the pick. Now that stops a drive by the Holmen Vikings.
So they're going to have the ball, though, very deep in Watertown territory.
Yeah, on the 5-yard line. 11-12 left in the contest. A 27-10 lead here for Holmen Viking. And Watertown looking to strike fast if they can.
Well, and as you said, they're capable. That's for sure.
Oh. I just wouldn't be a bit surprised to see something big striking here.
Pauly throws it out to the flat, and he's hit right away.
That's a safety, Rick.
Oh, they got him in the end zone.
He didn't get out.
Oh, my gosh.
I think that was complete to number 45, Daniel Denault. And that was another one where he got hit. He lost his footing right away. A safety. I haven't seen one of those all year.
Yeah. Neither have I, come to think of it. So now it's 29-10, and the Vikings get the ball, don't they?
They do. Watertown has the option to punt or to kick this thing off.
Kind of a free kick, isn't it?
Yep. But wow.
Wow, makes it 29-10. Vikings with a great job there, getting them in the end zone. I'm surprised they would throw it, when your wide receiver is standing in the end zone. Didn't that kind of surprise you? I know they're going for a screen pass, but
screen. And that's just a matter of probably execution.
When you're that close, Paulie's standing in the end zone when he takes the ball. Most teams would run it out of there.
Yeah. Well, Watertown has the option to either kick it off from a tee or punt this, and they're going to elect to kick it from a tee.
So Justin Jones is going to be back at about the 27-yard line. That's where he's standing right now. Yeah, they'll kick it off the tee from the 20.
This will be interesting to see what Fisher does, because, this young man was showing us some pretty good distance in the pregame. So you said Justin Jones will be kicked off at the 20, and Jones is going to stand by on his 27.
Yeah, he's going to back up a little bit.
Well, because he's going to tee off on this one.
I don't know. Yeah, it's an onside kick. Well, it's a little dub kick, actually. I don't know if it was so much of an onside kick, but it didn't go very far. And it's picked up by number 10, Luke LeClaire. 5'10" sophomore at Holmen.
Taken down by Jacob Krogan.
So the Vikings get the football back with excellent field position. 19-point lead.
And 1st and 10 on the 45-yard line. Great field position.
Yeah, this is what their offense is really set to do.
Just a little bit into the fourth quarter. We're down to 11 minutes here. And let's see if they can work that clock now. Here comes Weber. Weber with the pitch to Abraham. Abraham gets the corner. Look out. He picks up the first down.
And we got a flag in the backfield.
Oh, we do.
So this one's probably going to be coming back.
Tackled by Brian Cronquist over there, but let's see who this is on. A holding penalty, maybe? And chop block against the Vikings. We're talking 15 yards here.
And that's too bad, because it really wasn't going to affect that play at all from where that flag was thrown. Abraham got the corner, got himself about 12 yards in the play, but we'll walk this one back.
15-yard penalty against the Vikings.
15-yard penalty. That's going to move it down to the 32-yard line. And it's going to be first and about 22. So let's see if they can move the ball now. Or again, you know, eating up the clock is the most important thing that they can do right now. So here's Weber. Bakes to Holden. There's the pitch out to Quam this time. Quam with a stiff arm doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. It looks like he was short.
Watertown does a great job on those options. We've not seen too many of those options really work tonight.
I haven't.
They really string them out.
Yeah, we're seeing a different defense. You know, the only score really was that safety in this second half. Neither team has scored.
The Holmen did get a touchdown early in the third.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
15-yard run. Cameron Weber did to start the second half.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
But compared to the first half, where we've seen a lot of points going up quickly.
Second down and 24 now. There they go to Holden, and look out. Look out, folks. He is on his way. It's a foot race to the end zone, and Holden's got it all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings.
Holden from 69 yards out over his right guard and tackle. Wow.
Wow is right. And just when I was saying there hasn't been much scoring, what was I thinking?
And Brett Holden, that's his third touchdown of the evening.
Boy, he really cut loose and ran away with that one, didn't he? 35-10 now with 9:56 left. And we're going to see if we can add another point. Here it is, down and up, and it's good. So that'll make it 36-10. And Vikings are looking pretty good for this one. 9 minutes and 56 seconds left in the game. And we want to be sure to say once again thanks to Covera Insurance for sponsoring our stream tonight, making it possible for us to bring you tonight's game. I hope you're enjoying it, folks. A lot of sponsors we need to thank tonight. In addition to Bill's Automotive up in Holmen, Festival Foods in Holmen, Bluffview Bank, O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Holmen, Don Rick Insurance and Agent Aaron Hale, Riverbank up in Holmen, Lacrosse Sign Group, Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning, Schumacher Kish, Boyer's Furniture, Cooley Bank, also in Holmen, and Covera Insurance and Interior Design. Thanks to all of you guys for sponsoring tonight's game, making it possible for us to bring this game back to Holmen. And it looks like we might be headed to Hartford.
Could be if that Hartford score holds up.
Yep.
Brett Holden tonight, Rick, he's got to be, we don't have an official tally on his yardage, but he's got to be at 150, 160 yards right now.
Yeah, I would say.
Because he's got that big run. He also had a 31-yard touchdown run, so there's 100 yards right there. So Holden
and the ball fell off the tee.
Yeah, Holden with a big, big night.
So they're probably going to ask somebody to hold it. No, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what that was about.
Probably just what he can and can't do when that ball falls off the tee. There is no wind tonight, so it was just probably just a little unbalanced setup on the kickoff.
Yeah.
But wow, a 36-10 lead for the Vikings.
And here we go. Watertown will get it back. They're going to let it go out of bounds.
Oh, just barely, Rick.
Yeah.
At the 1 yard line. So they'll get it at the 35 to start.
So that's what they'll do. They'll bring it out there. They've got just under 10 minutes to try to pull this game back together. And we're looking at basically a three-score game, four-score game, actually.
You know, when we came into the field here tonight, Rick, we were greeted great people here at Watertown hosting us. And I asked one of the guys at the gate, he said, what's your prediction tonight? He goes, it's going to be cold.
Well, and he was right about that.
He was perfect.
Yeah, he knew exactly what he was talking about.
Yeah, the consummate politician as I was walking in.
All right, here we go. Watertown now, and they bring the house, but Euler is open, and he didn't catch it.
Euler's mad at himself because he knew he should have had that.
He should have had that one. He would have been gone if he'd have caught that. I don't think he had any defenders right near him. But they really brought the pressure. If you saw that, the rush was on Pauly.
Well, you know, the defensive backs we said were going to be key, and the linebackers were going to be key to tonight's game against Pauly, and they have come through for
Here they
Holmen.
come again, going after Pauly again. And they wrap him up quickly and take him down. Another blitz by the Vikings.
You know, Rylan Wall making the tackle, but you know what made that play was Jaden Nesseth coming up the middle. And it forced Pauly over to where Wall was standing, and there's the sack.
That's the second sack tonight for the Vikings. And it makes it 3rd down and about 20. And we're going to get a timeout now. So we'll take a timeout as they take a timeout. Our score with 9:25 left, 36-10. The Vikings in the lead. We'll be back after this.
You know Boyers Furniture. We've been in business over 100 years selling quality furniture at budget prices. But who's choosing the furniture we're selling?
We picked out sofas. Sofas. And more sofas. We picked out love seats. And more love seats.
We picked out recliners.
Recliners. And more recliners.
Dining room furniture. Bedroom furniture.
With buyers like these and USA brands like Ashley, Marshfield, and Best, you can't do better than Boyer Furniture.
Want to remove paint and rust from something old and make it look like new? Well, that's what they do at Fairway Painting and Sandblasting in Holmen. Everything from small items like bicycles and wheels to large industrial parts for cranes, machines, tanks. They can paint and refurbish your equipment in their 72,000 square foot facility in Holmen or on site at your place of business. They've got the largest sandblasting booth in Wisconsin and multiple painting booths. For more information, visit their website, Fairway Painting and Sandblasting on Union Street in Holmen. Fading back, pressure coming heavy. There's the throw, and it's incomplete.
I'll bring up 4th down and 20 and 9:20 left in the game. Boy, I got to believe Watertown's got to punt this one away. Just don't have much of a choice on it. Hey, we've got to give credit to Luke on camera tonight, Rick, because it's cool out there, and he's been battling the cold and running the camera for us. So camera's sitting outside of the press box where we got some shelter here, and Luke doesn't.
We'll have to buy him some hot chocolate afterwards.
I think he'd be receptive to that.
All right, here we go. 4th down. They're going to kick. Justin Jones back at about the 45-yard line. There's the kick. Oh, it's a good one, too. Backs him up to about the 38. Justin will take it out to the 47-yard line where he's taken down.
Brandon Fisher's punt, taken by number 17, Justin Jones.
Grant LaFleur and number 17, Matt Higgins, making the tackle.
So here we go. Holmen gets the ball back with 9:09 left, 36-10.
You know, and here's where Rick could really, you know, as they say at the Packer games, the dagger.
Yeah.
If they could run some clock off here, 3-4 minutes, that would make it really tough on Watertown.
Absolutely. They need to hang on to the ball for as long as they can now. Get a couple of first downs. Not that you don't want to score a touchdown, you certainly do, but you know, eating up the clock helps a lot too. And keep it running. It's 8:58 left. Both teams with 2 timeouts left.
I'm just impressed by Brett Holden, how tough that kid is. He got hit right at the line of scrimmage, and he just kept working it, and he picked up 3.
2nd down and 8 now. Holden again. And he's going to pick up about 4 more. We'll bring up 3rd down and 3.
Brett Holden on the carry.
Clock ticking with 8:24 left.
Number 4, Jacob Krogan. Number 66, Brace Bolt.
Say, if you'd like to get a copy of tonight's game, folks, just contact us at KQEG-TV. Check our website. You'll find ways to contact us, kqegtv.com. We can make sure you get a copy of tonight's game. You know, Art, we have games going back about 10 years in our archive.
Oh, you do?
10 or 11 years, yeah. We've had people call us up and say, you have that game from 2012? Yeah, we got that one. There's Holden again. Does he get the first down? I believe he does.
You know, those are the kind of things that would be kind of fun for a class reunion.
Yeah.
Those kind of things. Be able to have a tape of your homecoming game or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, the last two outings, the Holmen Vikings lost to Sparta and they lost to Onalaska. Both close games.
But now they're winning where it counts in the playoffs.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously the drive through the conference and try to be a conference champion. In the playoffs, you got a second life, and let's see what we can do.
So it'll be 1st and 10 once again for the Vikings. 7:21 left. Clock is still running. Abraham this time goes up the right side and picks up about 4 yards. Well, let's call it 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. And again, clock still ticking away.
Pick up a 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 40.
It'll be interesting to see if Watertown decides to use any of those timeouts that they have left or not. I mean, 36-10.
That's 4 scores. That's tough.
2nd down. Holden again, the ball carrier, and he'll pick up another few yards.
Number 44, Brett Holden on the carry.
Well, just a couple. 3rd down and about 5. Well, call it 4. 3rd and 4. Join us tomorrow at about 1 o'clock on the stream for University of Wisconsin lacrosse as they take on the Oshkosh Titans.
That is a huge game in the WIAC.
It is.
I mean, right now, UWL and Oshkosh and Whitewater and Platteville, you know, are the teams that are probably in the upper echelon of the conference this year.
3rd down. They go to Abraham. Ooh, he got hit. I think there's a fumble out there, loose ball, and it's still loose ball. Boy, it just kept rolling around. Finally, I think the Vikings got it.
Boy, you know,
instead of falling on it, it looked like he tried to run with it, and then it just kept on going.
You know, Jaden got really popped there, you know, and at this point in the game they're going to be scrambling and scrapping at you.
Well, it's going to bring up 4th down, and I think we're going to call a timeout here.
I think there's going to timeout or a punt. They're just going to bring in the punting squad in.
You're right. Just bring out the punting squad, so because it's 4th and 11. And again, this will be the 2nd time that the Vikings have punted the ball in this entire game.
This is Brecken Turner. Remember, he got really rushed the last time out. Here he come again.
That time snap was good. Denault takes it at the 10, and he's hit immediately.
Boy,
no gain on that.
Yeah, what great coverage. And if you look at that pile, Rick, there's 5 different white jerseys for the Vikings that made it down there, and great coverage.
So under 5 minutes, 4:58 left. Our score 36-10. Vikings in the lead.
Guys have 1st and 10 from their 11-yard line.
Very impressive against this offense. Come up with a big statement on both sides of the ball as they get ready for a 11-2 matchup.
Once again, here we go. This Pauly will work out of the gun. Looking over at his coach, getting the play, taking his time. All right, here we go. Pauly shares it with the crowd, with his team, and here we go. Handoff. They're going to run it this time. Haven't had too much success with a run, have they, Art?
No, you know, and that's kind of characteristic of all year. That obviously everything went through Ethan Pauly this year. Big numbers all year long. And the running game, it just was secondary to a great passing game for the Watertown Goslings.
And we've only seen Pauly carry the ball, I think, twice tonight. And yet he is, you know, he's a good passer, but he's also known for his running. Here comes the pass again to Euler, and he's got him. Great throw. Cade Euler catches that one, and they get the 1st down.
And that's Rylan Wall chasing him out of bounds, you know. And we saw Ryan Wall last year, you know, play quarterback for quite a bit of the year, and we're seeing the real athletic ability he has on defense tonight.
Yeah. 1st and 10 now for the Goslings.
All that big at 5'8", 175, and he's having to block shams and all these big defensive tackles and ends bull rushing in.
Fakes the handoff. There's the pass, and almost picked off. But Rylan Wall was there to knock it down, or actually, there was kind of a battle for it, I think.
Yeah, Rylan Wall came over from the center of the field to help out on that one, and he was able to get over there just in time to break it up.
2nd down and 10 from the 22.
I think that was intended for Corey Stoss, and he's kind of limping his way back to the line, but he gets back up to the line. Two receivers right, 2 left. Pauly takes the snap. He's looking for Euler. He's throwing to Euler again. And this time, there's a Viking right there. And he knocks it down. Caleb Mattel.
You know, we haven't called Caleb Mantle's name much tonight, but I'm going to tell you, he's one of the better defensive backs for the Holmen Vikings. He's done a great job all year long. And he's one of the kids, too, that on a rare occasion, they'll throw him in the offensive backfield.
3rd and 10 now. Watertown with the ball on the 22. Pauly takes the snap. He's looking downfield. Nope, he's going to go close there. Go to Sipple, and Sipple catches it at about the 25-yard line, and he's hit immediately. Was that Adam Quam, I think, on the tackle?
Yeah, Quam was involved in that. Quam's having a big night.
Clock ticking with 3:35 left, so they tackled him and kept him in bounds on that one.
Quam has got the right size for football. 6'2", 210.
Yeah.
Good, solid kid.
So 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And here come the Vikings. Pressure coming. He throws, and he's got his man. Gets it to Denault. And Denault goes out of bounds and gets the 1st down. Stops the clock and gets the 1st down.
Ethan Pauly showing his athletic ability. He got out of the pocket there, and he found his receiver 15 yards downfield.
1st and 10. They'll put the ball on the 37-yard line. Clock ticking. We're under 3 minutes now. Wenner goes in. He's the receiver to the near side. Pauly looking downfield. He's got some pressure. He's going to push him out of the pocket. He's going to have to run with it. And he'll pick up some yardage there. Time he gets about 8 yards on that play.
Chasing him out of bounds. Dylan Westcott didn't take the head fake. Stopped him short of the 1st down.
Pauly pulled up there and did kind of a little dance there. Did you see that? And then took off. And
little do-si-do.
Little do-si-do. Away he went, yeah. 2:38 left. 36-10. Vikings in the lead. 2nd down, Pauly. He's got his man. He hits Denault again, and Denault hit right away by Rylan Wall.
That was just a simple little slant pattern, Rick, but boy, the timing and the speed of that pass that's coming out of Pauly, pretty impressive.
So 1st and 10 now. 2:24 left. Here's Pauly backing up out of the gun, takes the snap. Looking for a receiver. He finds one. That's Werner. And Werner doesn't get anywhere with it. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe lost a yard. Now they're going to put it right at the line of scrimmage, so he goes nowhere that time. 2nd down and 10. Snap to Pauly. Pauly looks again. Same play. And he goes out of bounds this time. That time he gets it to Brady Martin, the tight end.
Yeah, we're down inside of 2 minutes now left in this contest, and the Holmen Vikings got it well under control, up by 26.
3rd down and 6 from the 39.
So I think we can kind of figure they're going to win this.
Yeah, I think so. I think this is in the bag for the Vikings.
I should think so.
A little bit of a penalty here, stepping across the line.
Uh-oh. So they're going to mark it off.
But again,
give them 5. 3rd and 1 now.
Very few penalties tonight for either team.
Yeah, really.
Well played game that way.
Will bring up 3rd and 1 from the 34.
Okay, here we go, 3rd and 1. The snap, and Paulie's going to run with it. He gets the first down, picks up a few more, gets it down to about the 24-yard line, where he's tackled.
Ethan Paulie keeps it himself for the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 24.
Yeah, one missed 4th down conversion, and you're down 4, and you miss it, and 4 plays later, Holmen scores to go up 21-10, and then they get the ball at half.
The clock is moving. We're down to about a minute 30 left in the contest.
Yep.
And the winner of this one moves on to level 2, they call it, in the WIA playoffs, either Hartford or Oregon.
Paulie looking downfield again. He's throwing for Euler, picked off. Oh, he dropped
it. Yeah.
Jones had it, but he dropped it. Looked like he was going to pull that one in.
Jones just raised his arms, shrugged his shoulders, said, I had it, didn't have it. That would have been his second pick.
Yeah. 36-10 with a minute 19 now. 2nd down and 10. Trips to the left, 2 receivers to the right. He's got 5 receivers on the line. There's a throw over the middle. Oh, almost picked off again. Westcott was looking for it, but couldn't pull it in. And the clock is running. Seems like it shouldn't be.
Well, it was a completed pass.
Was it completed? Oh, I thought it was an incomplete pass. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's what, I mean, it went zipping through 2 defenders.
Yeah, I thought sure that Westcott knocked it down. Okay, well, we're under a minute left now.
That's why we got it running.
3rd down and 1. Paulie taking a long time to get that play in from the sidelines. And now the snap fades back. He's looking downfield. There's the throw. And to the end zone, but it bounces in front of the receiver, and incomplete pass with 37 seconds left.
So one more shot here for Watertown.
Basically.
Yep, 4th and a yard, 38 seconds left. So these Holmen Vikings will go to 7-3 on the year and move on in the WIA playoffs.
And we think they'll be headed to Hartford. Aquinas is ahead 28-7. They'll head for GET next week. That's my guess anyway. I assume GET's probably winning.
GET's a tall order. They're a tough team.
Yeah, they are. That'll be a tough one. Oh, Paulie gets hit and taken down and sacked once again.
Paulie,
he calls it timeout.
But it's 4th down. It really doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter because the Vikings will get the ball and take a knee, and it should end the game. So there you go. Watertown was having a great season, but the Holmen Vikings just come in and take control early on, score early, and it's 36-10 with 33 seconds left. Let's see what the Vikings do with it. I'm assuming they will.
It's got to be a
take a knee.
Yeah, even though Watertown has got 2 timeouts left, I can't imagine they're going to use them. Nope, they're shaking hands. White flag goes up, and that's going to be it.
That's going to bring our final to us, folks. So the Vikings win it in round 1, and they will head on to round 2 or level 2. Our score 36-10. Your thoughts?
Well, big game. Brett Holden, 3 touchdowns tonight. Will be interesting to see what his final number is, but he's well into the 100+ yards. He might be flirting with 200 tonight the way he played. But a big game for these Holmen Vikings, and it was a key. It was a running game versus a passing game, and the running game tonight won, and the Holmen Vikings come out on top and move on.
Well, I want to thank you, Art, for joining me tonight here, and thanks to Luke for running the camera. I know it's cold out there, so we'll bring this to an end right now. Our final score, 36-10. The Vikings win it, everybody. I'm Rick Wilson. Thanks for watching high school football on KQEG-TV and KQEG-TV.com. You've been watching the KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight's game featured the Holmen Vikings and the Watertown Goslings. The High School Game of the Week is made possible by our sponsors. Special thanks to our internet streaming sponsor, Covera Insurance, in Sparta, Toma, Black River Falls, and Holmen. Covera Insurance, where covering you comes first. Today's game is also brought to you by Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Your comfort is their business on Southwest 2nd Avenue in Onalaska. Schumacher Kish Funeral and Cremation Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Boyer's Furniture, quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. Fairway Painting and Sandblasting in Holmen. Festival Foods, stop by the all-new Festival in Holmen. Festival Foods, it's the little things. Interior Design, for flooring or cabinets, for your home or office. Interior Design in Holmen. Bluffview Bank, a new name, same locations, same friendly bankers in Holmen, Trempealeau, and Galesville. La Crosse Sign Company, bringing your vision to life. La Crosse Sign Company. Cooley Bank, bank with confidence and totally free checking at Cooley Bank. Bill's Automotive, your light truck and auto specialist in Holmen. Riverbank on Corporate Drive in Holmen, now with electronic deposit. O'Reilly Auto Parts on Holmen Drive in Holmen. Domrick Insurance and your agent in Holmen, Aaron Hale. Thanks for watching high school football on KQEG TV and KQEGTV.com.